いろいろな楽器を独学で学んできたの。なにその顔、信じてないわね。どこかにピアノがあればすぐにでも披露してあげるわ。
Oh, wait. Oh, that's not where I went before. This is a new spot. Huh. Wait, what the fuck is this for? I guess I had a quest for this. Or did I? Oh, it's weird. Why did... Miguel usually wasn't my team, is that it? Okay, so I guess... I guess I should... Can I teleport? I mean, I might as well just go there then. What? Oh, what the... Silly. Oh my god. Seriously, what? Why are they addicted to putting these things next to other things? Right? Like, that was the huge pain in the ass in Mondstadt, where it was like, hey, we're going to put a crafting bench right next to this NPC, so sometimes you'll target the NPC instead of the crafting bench. It's like, this could just be here. This could just be off to the side slightly, but no! They put it right next to a fucking door. Another interactable object. It's like, why? Why would you do that? It's just like, it makes no fucking sense. Let's go start the... What the fuck is this thing? Oh, it's the Lumi thing. Yeah, I assume this is the other side quest.
休みしたいわ。
Huh, where's the other one? It must be below down here.
くだらない。確かに危険な状況ね。幸いまだ壊れているのは1台だけ。報告によれば今閉じ込められている人たちは、ええ、私は他の設備の状況を後でまた合流しましょう。
Yeah, I assumed it was this guy because there was a chest there. But again, like, generally, proximity-based quests are stupid. They are annoying. They get in the way. Because basically, you're being dragged into something that you may have not wanted to do. Now, you might have seen him and been like, oh, well, there's a guy over there, he's chatting, there's a chest, I want that chest, right? And so I was vaguely aware that this might be something, right? But the fact that it's just like the second I got close, it instantly started it, is just not fun, right? No one likes to be forced to do something they don't want to do. And so I don't think you should have proximity-based quests. Now, I understand why it's like kind of good, right? Narratively, right? Like we could hear her talking to herself from a distance. As we get closer, this starts and we can see her talking. Sure, right? Narratively, it makes sense. Where it's like it shows us like walking up to her as she's having these considerations. So like it makes sense for this to happen, and it would make less sense if we had to actually go up and talk to her, right? The way they wanted to do it. Like if it was the kind of thing where we have to go up, we talk to her, and then it does the cutscene, that wouldn't make sense because obviously we wouldn't have to interact with her. So why are we all of a sudden like a few feet behind walking towards her, right? Sure, there would be a disconnect that way. However, you could just redo the cutscene and just have us interacting with her be the whole, hello there, how's it going, right? You know, just like having us, chat with them. There are some moments where it's like you would miss out on some narrative elements because there are some instances we've had previous quests where it's like a group of NPCs are talking amongst themselves. And the idea is that we can hear what they're saying because we're focused on them, and then us, the traveler, walk in, right? So if it was something like we have to go up and interact with them, then how could they have this discussion by themselves when we are already right there and have initiated a conversation, right? But for me, I'm just like, sure, I get it. And I think it makes for a more immersive game to do it this way. It is just the problem with doing things this way, though, especially in a live service game, is that like you're releasing content in piecemeal, which means there's going to be instances where I'm trying to do a completely different quest, but there happens to be like there's tons of times where I was like, oh, I want to explore the world, and now a new event popped up, and this new event is proximity triggered. And so the second, like, I approach this without being aware, I get screwed. Realistically, the better way to do this would just be, like, to always have them on the minimap. Like, if you are approaching a proximity-based quest, it would then say, hey, there's a proximity-based quest trigger right up here. Here's the circle that if you enter, you will start a quest, regardless of if you're tracking it or not. Because that's the big thing with this, is that you can see these things if you track a quest. If you track a quest, it'll be like, here's the location, here's a circle where it is, you know. So the expectation is, oh, if I go there, it could trigger a quest, you know, a quest cutscene. But the problem is that any quest can trigger these things, even if they're not tracked. And if they're not tracked, they don't appear on the map at all. So you're just completely blindsided by them. Oh, actually, this is a very interesting argument. What she's saying right now is that this is actually very true with just art in general these days, right? Sure, you can put your heart and soul into an art piece. You know, you can put your heart and soul and time and effort into an art piece, and you're going to get paid. You're going to get as much recognition and as much money as if you had just, you know, farted out something in 10 seconds. You know? It's just like, yeah, sure, like, it's very true, right? If you like work for a company, they're like, okay, well, we need these bits of art. And and if you're getting paid on commission, it's like, yeah, each bit of art makes the same amount of money. So if you put your heart and soul into it versus if you just quickly pop out something that meets their demands, you get paid the same. So, I mean, let's just say it's $100, right? You can put 10 hours of effort into a thing, get $100. You can put 1 hour of effort to it, get $100. It's just like, yeah, so on one hand, you're getting paid $10 an hour to do your art. On the other hand, you're getting $100 an hour. So it's like, you know. Now, the idea, of course, is that, you know, the one she's putting more time into is going to be better. And that's what some people, especially with AI art, especially people who are invested against AI, who are invested in art, so are worried about AI art and how it'll replace their jobs, is because this is the exact same thing, right? She's like saying, hey, I could spend a shitload of my time and effort making this art, or I could easily finish 5 things, each of which pay as much as the one. And in the same amount of time, I could finish 5 things, each of which would pay me the same. Yeah, that's the exact point. That's what AI art can do. AI art can produce a lot of quantity with a quality that will never be, well, not never, but a quality that will not be the same as a human artist. Like, a human artist could probably make a better picture, but an AI generated art is like 90% of that, right? Now, do you really need 100%, right? Do you really need that 100%? I mean, if you have a particular goal that you're trying to aim for, if you're trying to make the best piece of art in the world, if you're trying to make a video game or something of this or that needs art, and you want to spare no expense, you want every single set piece for your game or whatever to be, you know, perfect, then sure, right? An actual artist will get you that quality work. I mean, it's not like AI art cannot actually match what a human artist does. It's just you're less likely. In fact, I would liken it to my own comparison between Japanese and English VAs in like this game or just in games or anime in general. Is that the Japanese VAs are always better. They always emote better. They always embody the characters better. And the English VAs either do the same or worse. So I've never seen an English VA be better than a Japanese VA. I just never seen them portray the character better than any Japanese VA ever. So they're at the same level or worse, because there definitely are some English VAs that just do not match the character. maybe they're told the wrong direction, so they went the wrong way with it. It just does not match, and so it's bad. Or they're just like actually bad at acting, right? So there's the whole, it's a fine voice, but doesn't fit the character, or it's not a good voice at all. Like, they're just bad. So that's the thing, is that, and I think AI art is very much the same. It's either as good as a human artist in very rare cases, or worse. However, unlike English VAs, where they can actually be bad, AI art's not usually like actually bad. It can be not good, but at the most, it's just kind of average. It's average or average to good, with a very rare occasion of being great, right? And the thing is you can just produce far more of it. So it's the same thing for here. It's like, yes, you could put all your time and effort and hire a human artist, or you can have AI art pop out 5 things, all of which might satisfy the customer's requirements, and AI art can do it faster and at scale. So obviously, it's going to be, useful. But like artists will be like, no, you can't. It'll never replace them. It's like, no, it obviously will, right? Because like, look at this. This is an actual artist. She's bitching and moaning how when she spends all her time making art, she gets the same amount as if she kind of half-assed 5 pieces, right? Where she doesn't have to invest too much time and effort into producing 5 works of art that would satisfy her customers and get paid the same as if she put all her time into another project, right? It's the exact thing, is that not every project needs the Mona Lisa, right? Not every commission demands perfection. So they just, they need a specific product, just produce the product, and that's it. So it's an interesting discussion, because it's like, yeah, there definitely are a lot of artists who love their craft, but the business in of itself can be very deadening, because it's like, yeah, you can't always do what you want. You can't always spend the amount of time you want to make an absolutely perfect piece of art, because the customer has demands. They need it quick, they need it fast, and so you can't put all your time and effort into it. But even when you don't put all your time and effort into it, you still get rewarded as much as when you put all your time and effort into it. So it's like, it's got to be very disheartening, where it's like, yeah, I made this masterpiece, and it gets $100, and then I quickly doodled this and also got $100 for it. So it's like, it's got to be very disheartening when you don't feel like your effort is being rewarded. And that's just kind of how business is, where it's like, yeah, it's not about, and again, it comes back with AI art too. It's like, yeah, it's not about how much effort, it's all about the end product. So no one gives a shit how much time and effort you put into making your thing. If AI art can produce it in seconds, and it's 90% of good as the thing that you took hours to do, people are just going to choose AI art because it's simpler, faster, and easier. And you can be like, oh, it has no soul, blah blah blah, all sorts of bullshit metrics that we invent to try to put ourselves in a higher position. Oh no, it has no soul. It's like, what is a fucking soul? Please define that, right? Like, no, that is just total bullshit. So you could be like, well, no, when I look at a real art piece, I see a soul. It evokes something in me. There is an emotional resonance. Yeah, but you say that, but not every piece emotionally resonates with everybody, right? So it's already inherently subjective. And who's to say that an AI, like, there's not people who emotionally resonate with AI art too, right? It's just this random metric that you're saying, that you're just inventing to try to make, humans seem better. It's like, oh, well, AI art can't do that. It's like, yeah, they can. But yeah, so this is obviously not a discussion about AI art, but it is an interesting discussion about just the process of creating in general, and how it's treated in the business world. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? What's Paimon doing here? See, this is bad. This is another reason why you don't fucking have proximity-based quests. We left Paimon behind. The only reason I'm here is because we were told, hey, come here, you help Sandrone, right? And Paimon's back at the thing. Yet there's a proximity-based quest that will start randomly. It's not even like it was on the fucking map. It just starts randomly, and Paimon's already with you. No, I get it, right? Like the idea is that like it's only because I went here. If I just glided directly into the center, I would have avoided this, and then I could have finished the Archon Quest, and then Paimon would be better and be following me around. But again, it's just like this is dumb, right? It's like this is dumb simply because it's like, dude, why would you have a quest that automatically triggers, that has Paimon in the cutscene, in a location where we are explicitly told to go as part of the Archon Quest, when Paimon's not in our party? You know? Like, if you know you're going to be directing the players to this location, then don't fucking have quests that involve Paimon when the story quest explicitly removes Paimon from our party. You know? Like, just don't do this. Like, or don't, at the very least, don't have proximity-based quests, right? If it wasn't proximity-based, and it was something that I went up and interacted with her, and then Paimon popped up, it's like, oh, it's my own fault, I started this quest. I should have known that, this was a world quest, and, so, that's the stupid thing about this, is that, like, you force players into doing something, which contradicts your own fucking story. And you could be like, well, how would anyone predict this? It's like, dude, you literally forced us here. The Archon Quest literally takes us here. The Archon Quest is like, yes, please. The Archon Quest is like, please show up here. And like, look at this too. It's down there, right? It is insanely close to where we currently are. So it would make total sense if we would go down this path and not go down this shit. Now, obviously, yes, again, we could have glided, but it's like, dude, why the fuck would you have a quest? Why the fuck would you have a quest? So the idea is, of course, like, yeah, you're maybe they thought, oh, okay, when we point towards the chasm, everyone would just jump off and start gliding down towards the thing and not go along the pathways. Sure, right? But again, it's just like, what's an easy way to fix that? Just not have proximity-based quests, for fuck's sake. Just have us interact with the character to start a quest. Put the fucking world quest marker above her head, so that people know, oh, this is a quest NPC. If you interact with them, they'll start a quest. And then, at the very least, you have plausible deniability of being like, hey, yeah, you knew this was a quest. Paimon appearing makes total sense, because, they appear for a lot of quests. And the assumption is that after this Archon Quest, Paimon will be back in our party. So, since they can't determine when we're going to show up and do the quest, they just assume that, it's either before we lose Paimon or after she's fixed. But again, if you don't fucking automatically start quests when we get too close to the NPCs, then this is not a problem. So just don't fucking do that. I get so pissed every fucking time they do this. All the fucking time. It's just like, there are no advantages to it. Other than just a narrative advantage of, oh, okay, it makes the scene look better if, when we get close enough to someone, we can then maybe hear them speaking to themselves as we approach, right? Sure, cinematically, it's better that way. But it's just like, there are so many disadvantages for it. It's not worth the slight improvement to the scene, which a scene that could obviously be rewritten too. You could just design the scene in a way that makes us interacting with them first make more sense. She's very pretty. But yeah, I mean, again, I always complain about proximity-based quests. They are always annoying. Because, again, it's one of those things where there are only disadvantages. There's nothing that's improved by having them, right? At most, they're just like, who cares, right? At most, it's like, well, who gives a shit, because I was already heading to do this quest, and so when I get close to it, that's fine. I already knew it was there, and I was going to do it. So having it automatically start is fine. Hello. But the problem is that when you have so many fucking quests all over the fucking world, and you can only track one at a time, you're just going to have a lot of instances where quests are started without the players being aware that there was even a quest there in the first place, and without them wanting to do the quest at the time. Maybe they wanted to do the Archon Quest, which is what I was trying to do, and now I got sidetracked by a random side quest because they thought, you know what, let's fuck the players over and force them into a cutscene for an unmarked world quest that has Paimon reappear, even though she's not in the party at the moment, because at a location where you're already going to go because the Archon Quest forces you there. It's even just a little bit of thinking would make them realize that's a stupid fucking idea. Let's not do that. It's like, oh, this is a place where we're going to force the players to go to do the Archon Quest. Maybe let's not have any proximity-based quests in the area. Maybe let's just make sure that every single quest is triggered by interacting with an NPC, just in case the player happens to be walking this path as they're going towards the Archon Quest.
彼女がオデット。例の先に洞窟内に閉じ込められているのは全部で5人。魔物のタイプも位置も不明です。
Only 5 people? That's not that many.
行きましょう。時間は貴重ですわ。
Oh, okay. That's us and them. Okay. I was going to wonder, because it recently showed Sandrone, which is... Wait, what? Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. Because they're doing Stellar Glim. Oh, yeah, of course. We can't be Cryo Traveler, because she's Cryo. What kind of reaction could we do if both of us were Cryo? So they wanted to do the Stellar Conduct. What are they mining here? Like, this, first of all, looks like a cave. I don't see any tracks at all. So what, I mean, I see lights and stuff, but like, and some slight path, but like, if you're mining anything... If you're mining anything, you would need... Can I turn that on? Oh, I see. If you're mining anything, you would need tracks. You'd be putting something in carts and then sending it back. I didn't get her. I got a Chi-Chi instead, which is... And then I was like, you know what, maybe I don't want to get her, because, like, I mean, she's very good. She's a good... Oh, I see. Where the fuck is the person I saved? Someone yelled. Where the hell are they? But yeah, so I didn't get her, and she's a good off-field cryo support, but then it's like, I kind of, like, I want to get, the mermaid girl in the next patch. So, like, there's the mermaid girl. She looks really hot. So I want to get her. And then there's also the fairy girl. I'd like to get the fairy girl, too. So it's like, crap, like, if I get Odette, then I won't have primos to get them. And I want, like, multiple characters. And then, of course, there's the Saritsa as well, which obviously, you know, you got to get. So it's like, I don't know if Odette is really worth it. Because, like, she's good. She's good off-field cryo, but then, like, I have off-field cryo. Maybe not as good as this. But there's also the Cryo Traveler, who's supposedly pretty good as well. Yeah, that's the fairy girl, right? So it's like... So there's, like, the Voyete, the mermaid girl is really hot. Get back here. God, the cooldown for this fucking skill is so insane. Why the fuck would you... Does it do something with that? Oh, I see. Why am I losing health? How is... Oh, from that, okay. Oh.
お気になさらず、あれももう戻っては来ないはずですわ。さあ、早くこちらから避難を。私と彼女がしんがりを務めます。
So yeah. Oh, was all that ranting? But no, I was just bitching and moaning. How like that was the stupidest fucking party comp in the fucking world. It's like, dude, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like, you're giving us Electro Traveler, who was given to us 5 years ago, and all of the Travelers suck. Like, they all really suck. Like, Hydro is literally the worst. Animo is not really that good. Geo is not that good. Electro has some kind of niche cases, but again, is not great. The Dendro one was the only one that was actually kind of useful. But even still, like, the Traveler has never been a, oh, I'm going to be on field doing damage type thing. It's always been a, I'm going to use my skill, I'm going to use my burst, and then I'm going to get the fuck off the field. And so what do they do with a Traveler like that? They're like, I know what's a good party comp. Let's have the Electro Traveler combined with another person whose sole kit is use your skill, use your burst, and get off the fucking field. So you put us in a party of two where both characters are designed to just use their skill and swap. And it's like, great. And you know why? You know why it's a use skill, use burst, and swap? It's because the Traveler had a fucking 12-second cooldown on their skill, which means they can't do shit in that 12 seconds. So it's just like, yes, that's why in other parties, they would do their skill, they do their burst, and then swap to another party. Like, they should have included Sandrone in this, because Sandrone is designed as an on-field DPS. You gave us two fucking supports to do a fight against an enemy that we've never seen before, with mechanics we've never seen before, with characters we've literally never used, combined with a character we haven't used in fucking years. You know, like, Odette is brand fucking new. And her kit is super simple, right? Just do your skill, do your burst, and get off the field. But that's the exact same kit. And I was thinking, oh, well, maybe it's like, you know, maybe you can't die, right? So when I died, I was like, oh, wow, I actually died. Because there are story fights where you just cannot die. Even if your health goes to 1, you don't actually die from it. It's the story mode difficulty. But it's like, so I thought maybe it was going to be like that. Because, like, why would you force us in this absolutely terrible dog shit party comp if you're going to allow us to die? And it's like, oh, no, you are going to allow us to die. It's like, that's fucking stupid. Like, yeah, people don't use the Electro Traveler. Like, it's been years since Inazuma. Literally 4 years ago or something is when we got the Inazuma Traveler. And you're like, hey, you know what? Let's give you a brand new character and a character you haven't used in fucking 4 years, because that seems like a good party comp. Oh, both of which are supports. Let's give you a party of 2 that both are supports. Both are off-field supports. And let's put them both in the same party, and that's all you get. It's like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Like, he should have had, like, Sandrone was the one who guided us here. She could have been in our party too. Like, what the fuck did you just let her into our party?
でも、私たちがおりますから、しばらくは戻ってこないでしょう。体こそ小さめですが、凶悪な種です。間に合ってよかったですわ。取り残された方々の避難は完了しました。私たちも出ましょう。待って、ちょっと特別な。
Oh, is this how we're gonna get the sword? This is how we're gonna get our super overpowered sword? Yep. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I was using the Oh, I was gonna say, like, maybe it's, oh, you know, Sandrone is Sandrone now gonna appear? Oh, or maybe we're just gonna run. But this is really cool though, because basically, when we first started the game, oh, okay, so she has this move. I was gonna say, like, isn't she a dancer? I would think she would, like, move more gracefully, but that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's actually one thing I've always kind of liked. I mean, that's one thing I've always liked, that Wuthering Waves has done this for a while too, is that the Traveler, or the Rover in Wuthering Waves, constantly uses all their powers. Now, typically, I mean, we've definitely seen far more Havoc Rovers. Like, during cutscenes, we far more often see it'll work. Okay, I guess I did. So that's one thing I liked, is that, like, in and Genshin does it too. It's just that we don't have us do a lot of stuff, and most of our fighting is mostly sword oriented. But lately, I've seen the Traveler use more of their powers more frequently. But yeah, even in early Wuthering Waves, it's like, yeah, obviously you start a Spectre Rover, but then it's like, after you get Arrow Rover, you did see them, like, switching between them every now and then in cutscenes. And then, like, for Traveler too, it's like, I like when they use all their powers. Because there was, like, I think one time we were being crushed by these invisible walls, and we used Anemo to try to blast them back. This is obviously using Geo. I think there was one instance where we used Electro. to like teleport. I think that might have been during Inazuma. I can't remember if we ever used electro powers in a cutscene after that. I know they forced us to use Hydro Traveler during fights and stuff. I don't know if we ever used the power in a cutscene though. But basically, and Dendro too. I don't think we ever used Dendro. But I do like it when we actually do show us using our powers. And like a variety of powers. It's like, oh cool, we use this power. Yeah, like we should have these powers and stuff. But like we did resonate with them. And unlike, how it is in the game, you can, in the cutscenes, you can use them interchangeably. It's not, you resonate with one, you can only use one. I would love at some point if maybe, now that we have all elements, I would love if they gave us the ability to like mix and match. So like we could get, oh hey, here's the, if we could, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh, it's to go up? Is there a way up? Like, I could climb, I guess, but like, is there no normal way out of this chasm? Like, that is super weird. How is there no way out of this chasm? Like, I guess you could argue that it's the thing above us was like an elevator and it was like lowering something down to us. And now that it's broken, that's why we don't have it, but... Oh, what? Wait, I can't climb this? Oh, I was thinking I would climb that. Wow, that's actually even more fucked then. So I can't even... I literally have to teleport out of here because there's literally no way for me to get out. That is absolute dog shit. Like, how are there people down here if there's no way out? But yeah, I get it. So, did I die? That is the other annoying thing too, is that my character, I probably lost some health because I fell, right? And they're like, well, sorry, we pulled you into a cutscene before you could put out your wings, so now so like basically if you had your wings out, you just naturally glide down to the bottom. No problem. The problem is if you're just like falling and you don't think there's going to be a cutscene, or you think you're going to have time to bring out your wings, if they pull you into a cutscene, your character just falls and you die. Like if you're falling a huge distance, you're like, oh, it's directly below me, like 200 feet. Okay, I'll just take my wings off because it does drain stamina while falling. I'll take my wings off so I can fall, and then when I get closer to the ground, I'll put my wings back up. But if you mistime it because you have no fucking clue where the radius for the proximity-based quest is, if you mistime it and it pulls you in before you can put your wings out, your character during the cutscene will just crash, die, and you'll be a different character. And it's just like, yeah, awesome, thanks, assholes. Yeah, like, don't bother making us... like, you could just make us immune to damage during a cutscene. Like, that's how you should do it.
Go 救援は成功したそうね。公園のために来たの？
いいえ、ファデュイの任務です。ちょうど近くにおりましたもので、崩れる音が聞こえ。
自己紹介しなかったみたい。
Yeah, she's very pretty. But like, I just don't like. I don't really like ballet. I think ballet looks really stupid, and so this whole like ballet theme she has going for her, I'm just not about it. So it's like, she's a good off-field support, a cryo off-field support, and she does work well in Sandrone teams, obviously, because she does boost reaction damage, and she provides off-field support if I want to do, like, if I want to bring Mizuki teams, she'd be really good, because she can trigger the Stellar Swirl reaction. Because right now, I think only Sandrone, Odette, and the Cryo Traveler can trigger the stellar versions of the reactions. So it's just like, if I don't have her, then Mizuki can't do it unless I have Cryo Traveler in the team, which is, not impossible, but It's just that, like, she just like Mizuki doesn't really work with Sandrone because Sandrone is an on-field DPS, and she only does cryo application when she's on field. Although to be fair, she can just be in the team too. Like, all she needs to be is in the team, and then I could have another person do cryo application instead. So I could have like Ganyu, Sandrone, Mizuki, and Ganyu could be the one doing cryo application. But then again, when Sandrone's on the field, she wouldn't be able to trigger anything. And maybe I could have maybe Yaimiko or something. I'm not sure.
同時にとても将来性のあるファデュイのメンバーでもある。祝辞オデットはかつてロザリンが最も
傀儡様。
淑女が彼女を買ってたのなら私はいや、やめておこう。
I mean, to be fair, we didn't kill her. It was Raiden. Although, it doesn't really help I have Raiden in my party right now.
傀儡様の方の進捗はいかがですか？
同じく完璧よ。設備の補強はもう終わったわ。プロンニアがいない分、確かにたとえ魔物が引き起こした大雪があと3ヶ月さて解決したことだし、私たちも吹雪の中にスネージナやグラードから人が調査に来て保証の案を出すことに、まずはパンタローネを通して予算を確定させて、早くて半月、遅ければ2ヶ月以上かかるでしょうね。仕方ないわ。執務室には似たような。
今は小ぶりだけど、魔物の影響でいつまた大雪になるか。
Oh wait, no, that's a chest, not an ocular.
暖を取るためのエネルギーは
Well, I mean, like a money chest, not an actual
保
chest
証が
chest.
届くのも遅い。この現状は
Well, of course there's a better way. Kill the fucking monster. No shit, duh.
ぼーっとしていないで。
Obviously, whatever is causing the blizzards, if you stop that, if it's the excessive blizzards that are causing it to be excessively cold in the midst of an energy crisis, then sure, beating the thing that's causing the blizzards will mean that people will just naturally need to use less energy, so the current rationing might be fine. And then, of course, you're not going to get problems like this occurring that are only occurring because of the intense blizzards and cold.
あら、剣を
So the obvious solution,
洞窟で拾った結構手に馴染むよ。
the obvious solution, of course, is just to
あなたって本当に変な
cancel
剣
it.
と
The
縁が
obvious solution is to, just oh, interesting. Little eye go. Oh, I see. Now it's over here now. Okay. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Is this the? Oh. Shit. Okay, so I would need to take the train, probably to here, and then to unlock that. But I'm not in a super hurry. Like, I don't have Odette. The only thing I would really want to level would be Alicia and mostly the Cryo Traveler. Get their skills up. Oh, it's child.
あら、評議会の注目の的、タルタリア。
たった今名士たちの質問攻めからいやあ相棒久しぶりだね。俺をそれからオデットもこんにちは。
順調でした。
あなたの方はどう？何か変わったことは？
相変わらずさ。幻冬計画の継続に反対。模擬投票の結果は全く楽観視できない。
それは相当まずいわね。
そうだな。この勢いを抑え込むには。
ごめん、どうしても聞きたいことがあるの。
もう
二人ともまだ幻冬計画に反対する。一体 幻冬計画の目的は何なの？あなたた
さすが俺が見込んだ相棒だ。
はあ、私が一般人の側に立っていないってどういうことよ。
I mean, what do you mean refuse? Like, yes, that's literally what you're doing, right? You're standing by, ignoring the plight of the people. The people are complaining, the people are hurting. You're ignoring them, waiting for Pulcinella to basically quash dissident, right? You're just like, well, yeah, but like, Pulcinella is giving these things, and even Child just now says, yes, well, the excuses of why to hold on are starting to ring hollow. So now people are not believing in your excuses of why it needs to happen. And here you are just kind of like waiting for Pulcinella to eventually, override them or quash rebellion. So you are just sitting around doing nothing.
こんな口が聞けるなんて。
私たちを問い詰めようってんの？
落ち着けサンドローネ。ここはできることなら、実際俺の立場は君にすごく近い。評議会でファデュイ武装部隊の隊員の多くはスネージナやグラード以外の小さな町の出身だ。そういう場所の状況は君も見たことがあるだろう。俺はモレペ族の出身なんだけど、そこの状況も女皇陛下はスネージナヤの民のためにより長期的で安全な未来を計画している。君から見れば確かに幻冬計画が問題を引き起こ
Well,
し
no,
ているように
it's not even that it seems to. It literally is. Even your excuse of she wants to create a better future, like, that's all well and good. Like, no one's saying that can't be the case. But what you're saying, you're trying to pretend that this isn't causing problems when it clearly is.
でも
Yeah.
女皇が望む未来のことを
Yeah, exactly. These are sacrifices worth making. So, but then it's I know his whole thing of, oh, I know from your perspective, Project Stuza seems to be causing problems. No, it is causing problems. The whole thing is that these problems are worth it for the results that Project Stuza could bring, right? You're saying the future is worth this sacrifice, right? Well, no, like, I understand that you're trying to do something, but again, I guess the bigger problem too is that you say the Tsaritsa is trying to do this, create a better future, but the plan itself has been delayed multiple times. So at the moment, you're causing the current people to suffer more and more and more for an indeterminate better future, right? A future that is quote unquote better, which of course we don't know what that even means, and that will occur in some unknown period of time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe 5 years from now. Like, again, sure, we obviously know it's not black and white. You're doing this for the greater good. But at some point, the sacrifices that is causing in the present can't be overlooked. And I think the problem is that because they're so focused on the future, I think the suffering of the present has exceeded the threshold that should be allowed. And, it's sunk cost fallacy, basically. It's the sunk cost fallacy. They've already sacrificed so much, and even though the suffering threshold has been passed, even though the people are suffering, the people are suffering to a degree that should never have been allowed in the first place, that they're just like, well, we're so close, we just need a little bit more than we're... Yeah, so it's quite literally the sunk cost fallacy, where they're like, well, we've already invested so much, we can't stop. Although, thinking that there is obviously a middle ground, right? If the people are suffering because of lack of energy, then don't ration the energy as strictly. I'm not saying don't ration it. I'm just saying, hey, if they are currently given, like, 1 pound of crystal a week, and they only need 1 pound, right? Maybe give them 1.5 pounds now, right? So, like, let's say, back when there was no rationing whatsoever, maybe they got 3 pounds a week, right? 3 pounds of crystal a week, and that was more than enough for them. And now you're saying, hey, you have to survive off 1 pound. So now that 2 pounds are going into Project Stuza from each household. Well, I'm just saying, hey, but give them 1.5 then, Give them a little bit more. Sure, you're not going to get as much energy to Project Stuza anymore, but you're still getting energy. It's not like you're giving them back. It's not like you're completely getting rid of rationing. but just maybe ration a little bit, maybe, especially considering the blizzard circumstances, like, yeah, just give them a little bit more. Don't remove ration.
厳冬計画自体は止められなくても、俺たちにはまだやれる。俺は女皇陛下を尊重しているし、彼らの決断を信じている。でも同時に、俺はこの土地を深く、俺が彼らを
つまるところ、評議会で対立を引き起こしているのは、私欲や悪意なんかじゃないわ。
Of course, this is dumb, right? As contentious, there's no selfishness or malice behind it. Doesn't fucking matter. No one gives a shit if there's no malice behind getting shot, right? Like, go to a drive-by victim's house and be like, hey, don't worry, I know you were a helpless bystander who got shot, but they meant no malice towards you. They were only going after this guy, and you just got shot in the crossfire. They meant nothing by it. It's the whole thing of like, oh, it was nothing personal. Yeah, I killed your parents, but it was nothing personal. I just had to kill your parents, right? It's like, dude, that means fucking nothing. Who gives a shit? It doesn't matter the intent behind it when the results are bad. When the actions are causing people to suffer, people don't give a shit about the intent, right? You could be doing this to benefit... Hello there. You could be doing this to benefit people all around, but if you're fucking people over in the short term, even with good intent, doesn't really fucking matter. No one gives a shit about your intent when your actions are causing them suffering. And no one cares about your excuses. If they're actively suffering because of the choices you're making, telling them, well, don't worry, we don't mean anything malicious by it, doesn't fucking help them. You know?
ただ、現状を見る限り、両立させるのは難しい。
Well, that's the thing, though. It's like, the problem is they've just turned this too black and white anyway, right? Yes, they are rationing. Now, it depends, right? Is if everyone... Like, I was saying, oh, well, they were getting 3 pounds of crystal a week, and that's all they needed, and now they're getting budgeted 1. Well, why don't you release the ration to 1.5? It could be that they were getting 1.5 1.5 pounds of crystal a week, and now they're budgeted down to 1. And so they can't bring it back up to 1.5 because then Project Stuza would get no excess energy. Sure, there could be that. You know, there could be that idea. However, it's just a matter of perspective, right? It's just a matter of numbers. Regardless of whatever they were given, however much crystal they were given before, you're giving them less. So just give them more. That's still less than what they were given before, right? So I was thinking, oh, well, if they were given 3 pounds and now they're given 1, give them 1.5 so they can, you know, weather the storm. But if they were getting given 1.5 before and now they're given 1, you could give them 1.1 pounds of crystal a week. Any amount would be better. Any extra would be better than nothing, right? But they're just like, nope, sorry, we can't do this. Like, we can't make any changes for whatever reason. But to be fair, it could be that whatever Project Stuza is doing requires a certain level of energy to make consistently progress, right? It could be that if it's not able to meet a minimum energy threshold, it can't even do anything and can't progress the project. And they're already at that threshold, so they can't even have a single little shred of energy less, or else the project will get stalled or they have to restart over again. So it could be that, yeah, like, they just don't have the leeway to increase the rationing of crystals to other people because they are that down to the wire for what they need for Project Stuza.
スベトロレドフカで事故が焦ってた。早く助けないとって。昔は死闘を追い求めることしか考えてないように見えたタルタリアも、今は議員の責務を担って町のあちこちを急ぐ。
No, it's not. Like, it's not rude. Like, you are ignoring the plight of the people. You know? It's like you stab them in the leg, and you're like, but don't worry, I'm going to bandage this paper cut you have. It's like, great, awesome, thank you for bandaging bandaging their paper cut, but you did stab them in the leg. They're still bleeding from that injury. Like, you are the help she provided there is nothing compared to the suffering they're getting from not doing it. It wasn't a rude question. In fact, it was a very on-point question. It's just like, you're kind of saying, like you're right now you're saying, well, because they're doing some good, then it's not like they don't care. It's like, well, sure, their help is better than nothing, but their inactivity on the other front is causing far more people to suffer to a far greater degree than any amount of help they can give in these little spot check situations can ever grant.
それについては俺たちを困らせないでくれ。陛下の動機に納得。君ももう知っているかもしれないけど、女皇陛下は今軍を率いて東方へ遠征しているんだ。
Oh, it's east. I was going to be west.
吹雪を急激に強めて
I'm actually kind of curious.
魔物を討伐するためにね。
Is it east as in a place that we can go to this patch, or is she like in like the 7.1 patch area, right? Is she in a location where we're going to see her this patch? Or is this something like, no, she's gone. It's like Varka, right? Varka in Nod Cry. We never saw him until we went to Nod Cry. So is it like that? Or we're not going to see her? Because the obvious assumption is that we're going to help her, right? We're going to go, we're going to find her, we're going to join her army. Well, not join her army, but we're going to join her in the fight against the creature. That is the expectation I have.
陛下が魔物を倒してくだされば、エネルギー、長年の願いを叶えることに一直線なように見えるけど、もし彼女の未来の計画の中で、スネージナヤやこの地の人々が取るに足らない存在だとしたら、こんなことをする必要はないだろう。
I mean, true, very true, right? If she didn't care about the people at all, she could just not ration. She could just not ration it whatsoever. Take all the crystal and then instantly have all the energy she needs, right? Sure, right? So the fact that she hasn't murdered her entire country to further this project is nice, but like still.
けれど私は冒険者さんの考え、お二人のお考えと行動はとても明確ですが、評議会のたとえ身分高き方々の反感を買おうとも、心にある是非を。
そうね。素性をよく知っている相手。
失礼ですが、冒険者さんは何か別の身分をお持ちなのですか？お二人と親しげに談笑されるなんて。
それは。
お、言ってなかった。
どう紹介しろって言うのよ。あえて他人の。
お名前は耳にしたことがありますが、活躍については存じ上げず。
Oh, she knows our name and she still doesn't recognize us?
いけないことを。
I was thinking that maybe we hadn't named ourselves, so she wasn't aware. I kind of assumed that everyone in the Fatui would know who we were, right? Because we fought against and worked with pretty much every harbinger that's ever left Snezhnaya. I would have just kind of assumed that tales of their harbingers and their fight against us, or their collaboration with us, would have reached Snezhnaya, especially someone who worked in the Fatui, right? Especially her. Like, if Rosalind was your mentor, presumably you know she died. Like, I would have assumed you would know about the circumstances of her death. How she went to Inazuma, fought against us, and was killed by the Electro Archon. Although maybe they just focused on the death. So maybe they just said she went to Inazuma and was struck down by the Electro Archon and just left it at that.
やっぱり。
いや、こちらは諸国に名を馳せる旅人だ。モンドでは竜による災害を解決し、御前試合でロザリンに勝ったんだ。
悪いわね。どうせそんなに関わらないと。
構いません。もうそういえば、この後は劇団の。
はあ、前にあなたに言ったでしょ。彼女はロザリンが一番買っていた部下だって。ロザリンは友達が少ないやつだったから。でも。
Well, also, you say they didn't get along, but it's that kind of, it could be like a tsundere type thing, where it's just like, you say they didn't get along. Why? Well, maybe because they fought, maybe? Yeah, but it could be like, they fought because they're good friends type shit, right? It could have been that camaraderie you only get while fighting. You know, it's like a sense of rivalry. But they truly, because it could be that they had a sense of rivalry, but they truly respected each other.
気を悪くする必要はないよ。Also,
it wasn't our fault. Like we dueled her. We won. Like, it was Raiden that killed her. We didn't do that. Now, I don't know. Was that the stakes of the duel? I can't remember. I thought it was only because she tried to continue attacking us, I think, that Raiden just came up and killed her. I don't think it was like, it's a duel to the death. Raiden's going to kill the loser. I don't think it was ever that at all. I think we dueled, we won, and then did she try to attack us from behind? And then Raiden was like, nope, dead.
あれ、そういえば。
体調不良よ。セラーガーデンレストランで休ん。
そうだったのか。大変だね。トーニャの小さい頃を思い出すよ。ベッドで横になって咳をしている姿を見ると、俺まで辛くなったよ。おちびちゃんも。君の方は人手が足りないんだろ。俺が頼りになる部下を呼んで交代させるよ。
ええ、それは何よりだわ。
遠慮はいらない。君にはやりたいことが、俺が君の側に立ってないだなんて、もう言わないでくれよ。
あら、彼に会ったのね。
そうだな。統括官は最近、俺たちにも、俺もてっきり彼はここ最近ずっとグルポフにいて、南の方には行っていないと思っていたよ。それじゃ、俺はおちびちゃんの世話をするボディーガードを
私もすぐに報告書を書かないと。ここで別れましょう。
みんな大変だな。でもタルタリアの言う通り、私にもやりたいこと、やるべきことがある。そうだ、アリョーシェにスベトロレドフ。
Okay, so is that the end of Act 1, or are we still in Act 1? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put I'm going to take a small little break. I'm going to take a small little break because I have to I've been walking for an hour, so I'm tired, sweaty. I'm going to go take a shower, reheat something to eat, but I will be staying in the game because I'll be playing this for another about 2 hours. I'll try to. Normally, I would try to do the Archon Quest while on my treadmill. But the problem is I don't know how much of the Archon Quest is like. Yeah, is this where the beast is gonna be fought? I guess what I could do is I could work on this shit. I could work on this. That seems like more bonus stuff. Or I could go exploring and stuff. I guess hey, the fishing vendor again. We finally have something more shit to unlock with fishing. But yeah, so I could maybe go exploring. We'll see. There's lots of stuff to explore, but I don't know like what's locked, right? Like I don't know how many things are locked behind everything. So, but yeah, so I think I'll probably actually maybe I won't do Archon Quest. Maybe I'll just focus on exploring. But yeah, so I'll be back in a little bit. So you can shower and get something to eat, and then I will continue. I will just chill, and you can watch the same thing. Get a better view. It's still in the background.
音楽は好きよ。いろいろな楽器を独学で学んできたの。なにその顔、信じてないわね。どこかにピアノがあればすぐにでも披露してあげるわ。またスネージナヤパレスに戻れってお達し？はあ、どうしてしょっちゅう集まりがあるのかしら。音楽は好きよ。いろいろな楽器を独学で学んできたの。なにその顔、信じてないわね。どこかにピアノがあればすぐにでも披露してあげるわ。そろそろお茶会でも開こうかしら。みんな空いているといいのだけれど。音楽は好きよ。いろいろな楽器を独学で学んできたの。なにその顔、信じてないわね。どこかにピアノがあればすぐにでも披露してあげるわ。そろそろお茶会でも開こうかしら。みんな空いているといいのだけれど。 またスネージナヤパレスに戻れってお達し。はあ、どうしてしょっちゅう集まりがあるのかしら。そろそろお茶会でも開こうかしら。みんな空いているといいのだけれど。音楽は好きよ。いろいろな楽器を独学で学んできたの。なにその顔。信じてないわね。どこかにピアノがあればすぐにでも披露してあげるわ。またスネージナヤパレスに戻れってお達し。はあ、どうしてしょっちゅう集まりがあるのかしら。 音楽は好きよ。いろいろな楽器を独学で学んできたの。なにその顔。信じてないわね。どこかにピアノがあればすぐにでも披露してあげるわ。
Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see. Oh, I stopped using my ship to spend. Is this the talent one? Oh, it's the forgery one. So this is the one I need. Oh, actually, okay, so let's... If I'm gonna go there, then I need to... Wait, can I... Where's my crafting bench? Can I... Craft my... Okay, so I can craft. I can, that's cool.
ようこそ。無事今日の依頼をようこそ。
Oh, this is what I unlock. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Okay. I was gonna say, I thought maybe it was the Alyosha talking to that dude that maybe unlocked this, but... Oh, Sanctuary of Grief. Is that where Rosalind was? Okay, so that's where I was. This is where we started the game. We passed through this. That's the other place. So where the fuck is this thing? Oh. Oh, I see. I just need to know when to get out. So it seems like it's going to come through here, so I can maybe get off and on the way. Shit. So it seems like maybe the way to get to this area is to go up these locations then. I was thinking that there might have been like a something around here, but that was like fucking cliffs the entire way.
ついてきて。ほら。くだらない。一休みしたいわ。ふっ、滑稽ね。くだらない。やりなさい。ついてきて。作戦変更。やった。セカンドモード。
一休み玉切れだ。玉切れだ。装填。投擲完了。玉切れだ。玉切れだ。投擲完了。モード切り替え。リズムに乗って。やった。リロード。玉切れだ。一休み。モード切り替え。リロード。リズムに乗って。これでも食らえ。リロード。照射。チャージ。 助けないと。一休み。届け。いいものがたくさん手に入ったね。リロード。リロード。これでも食らえ。投擲完了。照射。
What the fuck? They fucking reset their fucking health? Are you fucking kidding me?
これでも食らえ。一休み。届け。どれも大事な物資だ。投擲完了。装填。これでも食らえ。投擲完了。弾切れだ。照射。うん。 れだ。
Dude, get me the fuck out! What the fuck am I supposed to do in these situations? Like, it's just like, what the fuck? I'm fine right now. Yeah, the fact that the boss reset fucking repeatedly is fucking dog shit. And then you get like trapped, and you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do when I'm trapped? Ah, shit. Actually, I should have made sure to get all the little droplets, I guess. There might have been some in the Shadow Realm. Do I have to redo the Shadow Realm to collect the ones I missed? Dude, climb the fucking shit for fuck's sake! Oh, actually, no. I should probably do a a glimmer team, because there are some mechanics that, like, oh, we give you this free prism thing, so might as well.
律令
戻れ。
ついてきて。一休みしたいわ。
呪言チョック。
中は何？覚えてない。
律令呪言。よく見ておけ。
くだらない。
具現化せよ。
先生入れて。
ついてきて。またあいつが雪の中に飛び込む季節になってしまったわ。
や、姿を残さん。
どう？ふん。それ。
せや
どう？それ。何？これのためにあちこち連れ回されたわけ？一休みしたいわ。ふん。
Yeah, I forgot one of those. You're like, how the fuck am I supposed to do that? I'm like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
中身は？別に気になるわけじゃないわよ。くだらない。ついてきて。 くだらない。一休みしたいわ。くだらない。
Oh, shit. I thought it was up top. It's not. Oh, actually, wait. Let me go. Oh, actually, wait, no. Let me go. Yeah, this is a teleport. Teleport in and of itself.
演算が
Oh,
間
goddamn it.
違ってたのね。
I hit my X too.
諸行無常。
持っていけば、これが欲しくて駆けずり回ってたんでしょ。さあ。ついてきて。一休みしたいわ。
チョック律令15人。
ついてきて。
チョック行くぞ。
諸行無常。
行くぞ。やっ炭になる。
やりなさい。
Wait, what? Health is not refreshed?
いい感じ。リロード。セカンドモード照射。モード切り替え。これでも食らえ。投擲完了。投擲完了。作戦変更。リロード。うん。悪くない収穫だね。どれも大事な物資だ。
Hello there, how's it going? Not much, just trying out the new shadow, or trying out the shadow realm. Okay, should be a boss now, I guess.
やった。これでも食らえ。
I was doing it earlier when I was on my treadmill, but then I was like, well, let's go explore a bit. Because exploring is something that is easier to do when I'm not on my treadmill. So I did do it for like an hour, and then I was like, okay, well, let's try to explore. Also, I want to make sure I like unlock all the locations so that I can like get my is that it? Because there's a lot of I destroy this. Oh, is it something I can? No, I can't. So it's just a lunge over. Okay,
玉切れだ。
cool. This has been actually a pretty cool, interesting mode. I wish I could dress like this normally. I do find it kind of annoying that I can't. This can't be my default outfit. I don't know. I've been just doing it randomly. This is the second one I've done. I don't know. Oh yeah, so okay, so there's a training program. I assume that's what you mean. There must be some sort of rank associated with that. But yeah, I was trying to get to this because I'm like, okay, well, this is the talent thing, so I need to make sure I get that. And I was gonna head here to unlock it. I thought that I could get there from here. I thought this like there'd be something in here that would allow me, but like no, this is a big fucking. There's a huge fucking cliff all along this whole pathway. So I'm like, ah, shit. Because I was going down, then I hopped off here, and then I found the Shadow Realm in this general area, which I got absolutely screwed on because I didn't realize ammo. Like I was just using my grenade launcher because grenade launcher is just like by far the best weapon. Like it's so insanely strong. So I was just using that, and then I like ran out of grenade shots, and I wasn't getting a lot back. I was like, oh, I see. This isn't just like you have tons and tons of ammo. It's like you really need to actually like kind of budget your ammo.
くだらない。
You need to budget your ammo properly so that you So you should, I mean, it seems like you get a ton of rifle ammo, so you don't have to worry about rifle ammo. It seems like the real thing is like the grenades and the
くだらない。
grenade launcher ammo. That's the big cost. So I'm like, ah, shit. Okay, so
ついてきて。
I gotta kill things that I can. Ooh, hey, candy. I gotta kill the things that I can.
一休みしたいわ。
Okay, there you go. I gotta kill things when I can with my rifle, and then like you save all my grenade launcher for actual like bosses and stuff because they like absolutely destroy them. Or if it just so happens, Jesus Christ, this place is huge. Or if there's like some like if there's a pile of enemies in a group, but then like grenades could also work for that too. But maybe here and there. It's also kind of sucky that the grenade launcher is such a pain in the ass to use. Like when you start reloading, you try to reload it one at a time. I really can't wait until I can get the buff. I saw the buff on the grenade launcher where it was like, oh, you really reload 3 shots at a time. I'm like, oh, thank God. Like it's so fucking annoying to reload one at a time to get 6 shots. This way, it's like, okay, you reload twice, boom, you're full. Yeah, I've played that since it came out. They do different things. I like the story of Honkai Star Rail better, but I like the gameplay. Well, actually, I like the story and combat of Honkai Star Rail better. But I do like the story of Genshin. I just like the silliness and like the crazy stakes that Honkai Star Rail has, where it's like all sorts of crazy shit happen. I think that's pretty cool, and I like how silly the main character in it can be. Um, with baseball raccoon and all that shit, and the trash is like, it's super fun. So I enjoy that. And then I like turn-based combat just generally more. But I don't dislike the combat here, and I really like the story in this game too. And I really like the exploration content. I think it's pretty fun and chill. Uh, all the exploration content in this game.
だらない。
No, I stream on PS5. And so this is just what I do. I stream directly from my PS5. All I have to do is press the share button to go broadcast. Boom, done. Instant. A few seconds to start. So you cannot beat that convenience.
休みしたいわ。どう？
律令せ
くだらない。行け。
I don't know what I'm supposed to do for this. Oh wait, is that? Oh, the deliver the tea thing. Is that not related to? Oh, these markers are separate, maybe. Yeah, I'm not interested in what you're selling. Oh, okay. Here it is. Okay, so this is where he is. So I just need to get.
一休みしたいわ。
You're obviously here to sell your art. You are an artist who makes avatars. That's why you're asking that, and that's why you're trying to deal. Yeah, sure. You just ask the exact same questions all of them do. Yeah, pretty much word for word, the exact same questions. It is very, very predictable. Well, then to make. Do I have to do this for each one of them? Oh, I see. So, yeah, I have to do it for each one. Each one of these circles presumably has one extra guy. Oh, I see. I need to create one.
何？これのためにあちこち連れ回されたわけ？
I mean, you can stay.
ほら、ふん。
I would, but
一休みしたいわ。
yeah. I mean, you just asked that. I've seen it many times before. So that's just what I thought you were doing. But if you're not, then it's fine. But even if you are, you can still chill.
一休みしたいわ。
I just say that to nip it in the bud because there definitely are some people who are like,
くだらない。
yeah, okay. Who are just doing their whole spiel, and then I'm just like, okay. Well.
ふん。
I'll still chat with them and all that stuff. I understand that, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But it's just not something I need, so that's why I try to let people know as soon as possible. So let them know, hey, yeah, thanks, you know, thanks for the offer, but no, thank you. I'm just not interested.
持っていけ
Hey,
ば。
why is the tea temperature still
これが
going?
欲しくて駆けずり回ってたんでしょ？
Oh, maybe the tea temperature still goes while I haven't accepted the chest, maybe.
Nani? これのためにあちこち連れ回されたわけ？一休みしたいわ。くだらない。
Is it up there? Is it up on the mountain? Is that where is this? I guess yeah, it must be up the mountain. So it seems like I probably should go here, and then there's a pathway up here. Well, maybe actually, yeah. If I go completely straight, it looks like there's a pathway. Maybe up.
一休みしたいわ。ついてきて。 休みしたいわ。ついてきて。一休みしたいわ。いや。
There we go. Just brute forcing my way up the hill.
ついてきて。
Let's go unlock this teleport since I'm in the general area. I don't have to come back up here the hard way again.
くだらない。ついてきて。くだらない。ついてきて。
What? Did you actually look at my channel? You think I stream only occasionally when I stream multiple times a day, every day? That's occasionally for you?
一休みしたいわ。くだらない。
Oh, hey, there's a quest here. Well, I mean, I guess I knew there was a quest here. That's why I was coming up here in the first place. But so you're one of those guys. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens when you stream variety. If I wanted to do better as a streamer, it would be better for me to stream at regular hours, stream the same game as well, so that I could actually build a following of people who like that game and who are available at that time. But because I stream random games, well, not really random games, but because I stream a collection of games at whenever I feel like, it's just hard to build a following that way. It just is what it is. Oh yeah, the wedding. Yeah, I forgot about that. Wait, so the wedding's up top? I thought it was going to be the place we just came from, further down the mountain. Yeah, like I thought this was the house of Hesperus, but like the only way to get here, like there's a path going to this location. You would one would assume we were coming up this way, unless they're thinking, no, no, you probably came from down here and came up this mountain. It's like, what, really? Or unless it's something up here, maybe.
呪言チョック律令
諸行無常。ついてきて。持っていけば。これが欲しくて駆けずり回ってたんでしょ。はっ。くだらない。一休みしたいわ。
呪言律令チョック
行け。くだらない。一休みしたいわ。さあ。くだらない。一休みしたいわ。それ。くだらない。ついてきて。
So, how the fuck were they expecting us to? I guess maybe from down there. I guess there's that path. So, like, that's crazy because it seems like their expectation was that you would be coming from the other side. Like, you'd be coming from down here and being like, yeah, I showed up. And which you can, right? Like, there's obviously a teleport. So, like, you could have gotten down there and come from down there, perhaps. And then came up here, but like...
一休みしたいわ。 ついてきて。一休みしたいわ。ふん。
律令呪言律令。これが海山を。
先生入れて。くだらない。一休みしたいわ。何？これのためにあちこち連れ回されたわけ？くだらない。一休みしたいわ。
She looks a little blue. Okay, cool. Oh, was he the groom? Was it that woman who tried to sneak in at the groom? Was she the one who told him to leave, and that's why he left? Ooh, a key. I see. So the assumption, I guess, is that we can only collect 2 this patch, and then 1 will be a later patch.
持っていけば、これが欲しくて駆けずり回ってたんでしょ。
It's, yeah, it's 3 and 3 and 3. Okay, so 4 resting. I think assume it's going to be the 4 resting ones because they're the only ones we want. 3 working, 2 talking, 4 resting. Oh shit! It was more than 3 though. Pretty sure. I guess I missed one.
何？これのためにあちこち連れ回されたわけ？またくだらない。
チョク。はっはっ。どう？ほら。それ。ふん。
きれい。よっ。
Okay, I am going to stop temporarily. Well, I'm going to stop for today because I will be playing Final Fantasy 14 and their Fork Tower run. So I want to. Cool. I have another 4th one to do. This is going to be a little under an hour, so I want to be all ready for that. But this has been fun. I've been enjoying exploration. The shooting thing. Once I understand what I'm supposed to do, I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, you have to be far more careful when it comes to. I'd be far more careful when it comes to. What's this? Oh wow. When it comes to ammunition consumption, so like it's. I was just doing it too much. So I gotta be careful and try to use my gun as much as possible. Yeah, so okay, there we go. Yeah, so I'm going to go chill and log into Final Fantasy, just make sure I'm all ready for that shit, and then I'll be streaming it too. So like once I get in, I'll start streaming. I'm not gonna stream early because it's pretty boring with waiting to start. But once I'm actually in the instance and all that, then I'll start streaming. Okay, but yeah, so I'm gonna pop in here to do my dailies. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you all